Ho. Atari. Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm Trey Good, founder, creator, host of Brothas Express, a dinner discussion space for Black men to unpack and unsubscribe from damaging patriarchal ideals and instead redefine thriving, healthy manhood for ourselves and the people we love. Let me tell you a little bit about how we got started. So, like many of you watching this, I spent a lot of time on the internet and especially diving into the trendy gender wars, which often devolved away from conversations and into arguments that reduced down to the idea that all men are bad, niggas ain't shit, men are an unredeemable half of the population. And that's a pretty hopeless outlook, in my opinion. I wanted to reframe that sentiment and promote the idea that men are socialized to be bad in patriarchy. We are socialized and instructed to embrace behaviors, ideals, habits that are self-destructive to us and the people around us. With that perspective, I started doing a lot of self-education, unlearning a lot of the toxic masculine portrayals that we see so much in mass media and in the content we consume. And that looked like a lot of reading, a lot of digesting alternative feminist content. However, as I was doing this self-learning journey, I didn't want the learnings I was having to end and stop with just me. I realized I wasn't having these conversations or extending this to the Black men in my communities, you know? I would read a page of Angela Davis, Bell Hooks, Sylvia Federici, and then not talk about it with anyone. And I believe the most transformational learning happens in community. When you are bouncing ideas off of people in person, when people are pulling and pushing on ideas and deeply held beliefs, that's where most radical learning happens. So I started looking for conversation spaces, discussion spaces for Black men to really talk to each other on how we have been given a script, a rigid blueprint for what our masculinity should look like, and how we can begin to unsubscribe from those and instead redefine what does healthy masculinity look like? How do we embrace femininity as well to become holistic, grounded human beings in touch with ourselves and our environment? All I was finding was a lot of podcasts, a lot of radio show hosts, a lot of women trying to educate men from the outside, and just a lot of spaces or platforms for people to talk at Black men. But I didn't see spaces for Black men to talk amongst each other, with each other, for each other in our communities. So when you're looking for something and you don't find it, what do? You create it yourself. So that is why I've started Brothas Express, a dinner discussion space for Black men to unlearn damaging patriarchal ideals and redefine thriving, healthy masculinity for ourselves and the communities we move through. The format for Brothas Express is mad simple. Every week, we come together, I cook up a little storm, we chow down, eat, catch up about our week and whatnot. Then after we have dinner, we move to the couch, living room area, and we start a very intentional guided discussion on a particular aspect of masculinity. And there is a wide range of topics to discuss when it comes to masculinity and definitions in white supremacist capitalist patriarchy. We can talk one week about shoulder-to-shoulder friendships and how Black men often avoid intimacy in our male relationships, talking about community with queer brothers, and how masculinity has an inherent fear of queerness as it doesn't fit into the heteronormative landscape that we're instructed is normal and the only acceptable forms of gender portrayal. Or we'll get into anti-intellectualism and how academic, scientific, intellectual pursuits are often ostracized and made to seem weird amongst Black men, which prevents us from cultivating intellectual curiosity and experimentation with each other. These are just a few. If you want to see some more, tap in with our IG page, go through our library. We're unlearning, unpacking something every week. So far, we are in season 3. As of this recording, we've done 5 episodes, and we got a lot more coming down the chute. So, to anyone watching this, if you identify as a black man, pull up, free of charge, come with an empty belly and an open mind, and we're here to unsubscribe together collectively. Every Sunday, sometimes other days, bring your authentic, vulnerable self, and that is more than enough to be a part of the community. To anybody who does not identify as a man watching this, still tap in with the platform. Discussions on how masculinity is defined in patriarchy has consequences no matter where you are on the gender spectrum. Our overarching vision is to move all of us to imagine ourselves outside of the confines of the scripts that society has written for us within white supremacist capitalist patriarchy. Brothers Express is one step in that direction, and we would love to invite all community members to be a part of our learning, or rather unlearning journey.